Ask any economist about the housing crisis, and most of them say the same thing: build more. They're right, partly. Today I'm going to explain what they get right and what they leave out. If supply were the whole answer, some cities that built a lot would have solved it. They haven't. Where housing supply has been severely restricted, costs have risen fastest. San Francisco added almost no housing for decades while its economy boomed. Result? Rents over $3,500. London's Greenbelt restrictions capped development as its population and job market grew. Result? One of the world's most expensive housing markets. Restricting supply raises prices. Building more is necessary. Full stop. But here's what building alone doesn't fix. Tokyo builds aggressively with liberal zoning, and rents are lower relative to income than in other cities. But Tokyo also has strong tenant protections, rules on short-term rentals, and limited institutional investment. It wasn't just building, it was building with other protections. When cities built without those protections, new luxury units came online, but affordability at the bottom barely moved. Economists call this filtering. Luxury units at the top eventually become affordable to those below. But in a housing crisis, filtering takes decades. And in many markets, older affordable units are being bought, renovated, and repriced upward. Building more is necessary, but we need to build what? Luxury towers won't help. Missing middle housing, duplexes, triplexes, low-rise apartments, reaches more people. Where? Dense, well-connected areas with jobs, transit, and services. Build with what protections? Without tenant protections, limits on speculation, or social housing, new supply gets absorbed by investors. Countries with functional housing markets combine supply expansion with regulation. Just saying build more is like saying eat better to someone with a broken food system. True, but missing the context. Supply matters. Build more is right. But it's not a complete housing policy. It's one tool in a toolkit, and using it alone won't produce affordable housing for workers. Starter homes used to be a staple of the housing market. You'd buy one when you were young, work your way up, and eventually move into a bigger home. But over the past few decades, starter homes have almost disappeared. What happened? The root cause is simple: affordability. As home prices skyrocketed and wages stagnated, starter homes became more expensive, leaving first-time buyers struggling to get in. Builders also shifted focus to luxury homes, which are more profitable. The result? There's little incentive to build modest, affordable homes for first-time buyers. But it's not just builders. Zoning laws play a huge role. Many cities limit the types of homes that can be built in certain areas, blocking the development of affordable starter homes. These laws often favor larger homes on bigger lots, pushing prices up and limiting options for those who need something smaller. And then there's institutional investment. Large investors have started buying up homes in bulk, often paying in cash. This has only reduced the number of homes available for individuals and families. In short, starter homes didn't just vanish on their own. It was a combination of policies, market shifts, and the changing nature of investment that made them disappear.